From coast to coast, medical experts are pleading with Americans to stay put this week and just skip traveling. 10 Tampa Bay reporter Liz Crawford found that testing ahead of the holiday could give people a false result and a false sense of security.
Wearing masks and keeping physical distance are just some ways to reduce the spread of the coronavirus at your Thanksgiving get-together. If you're thinking about having your guests tested.
To say, well, you get tested and you're negative, that doesn't mean you're negative. It just means you're negative by the test that day.
Rapid tests are notoriously less accurate than the PCR tests, which are studied in a lab. Rapid tests require a certain amount of detectable virus be in the nose to trigger the positive result.
You might have a negative test on day 1, be around people days 2 and 3, and now test positive on day 4, and all the people you're around, your friends and family, have now been exposed.
It's also becoming increasingly tough to get a rapid test at the free public sites in Tampa Bay with the holiday demand.
We're seeing pretty long lines, so you need to be prepared for that. At times it can be an hour or 2 hour wait to get the test this week.
So even if your guests get tested, it's still important to follow the guidelines. Here in Florida, why not take advantage of the nice weather and keep the meal outside?
The less chance that we have that if someone is infected and shedding that virus when they breathe, cough, and speak, you're less likely to inhale enough of viral particles to cause an infection.
And we have a list of testing sites across the Tampa Bay area. That's on our website. But before you drive to one of those public sites, you might want to consider other providers so you don't spend an entire day in line. Most places have limited hours on Thanksgiving. Now, taking a deeper dive, doctors at Tampa General say if you're one of the 1 in 3 people planning to stick around for Thanksgiving and actually have some plans, try to host your gathering outside. Families that don't live in the same household should sit at tables that are at least 6 feet apart and designate one person to be in charge of serving those shareable items like salad dressings and food containers, or use some single-use options instead. You just don't want multiple people touching the same surfaces.